Monday night. How we doing Monday night? What's up, people? You having fun yet? I am. Um, it's it's Monday night. What are you doing? Oh, you're hanging out with us, aren't you? You know these people over here? These people like up there and everything else. Um, so like there's some people, and one of them is he asleep again already? No, he's messaging. Okay,
In the chat.
so guess who's back? Back again. Prizzle's back.
Although I'm tempted to go to sleep just so like I can be like, okay,
Just
cool, you're
had a
fucking
strike
right,
at this
okay?
point.
Jesus.
No, because I care, man. It's because I care. Um,
He was
So,
actually messaging me. Said you can yell at me. He was messaging me back, actually.
I don't need to yell at anyone. Um, somebody's computer's up in the top. Dave's going crazy with the cheese whiz. But that's okay. So, it's March Madness. Last night
the door.
ended Sunday night's March Madness. So, in theory, next Sunday should be back to normal. I say in theory because you never know. Craziness happens, right? Crazier
Double
things have
barrel
happened.
buckshot.
So yeah, let's get right to it. I don't even think we need to do really introductions. We can just do a recap. Get to it, right, folks? Maybe? No? Why aren't you
Alrighty.
people cooperating? It's like I got Prizzle and Ruth who are engaging with me, and then I got three pretty faces and a Dave who is just spinning.
I was just thinking of
It looks
the
like
note
we
I
have
took last
forces of
time.
evil. Sorry, go ahead.
Not much of a recap.
I actually took way more notes than I thought I did, but we don't have to have them.
It looks like forces of evil in a bozo nightmare.
I have
So-
notes. If you
I have
need them.
notes. So, from my notes, hi everyone, welcome to March Madness. We have players from all different nights that have randomly appeared in an eerie carnival scene, dilapidated from years of neglect, surrounded by bodies in various states of decay, and everything is like slightly damp, like it is freshly rained. Emery from Thursday night wakes up and notices that her sister Remy throws her arms around her, and then notices that there are 4 or 3.5 new friends. And then we have Gnorman, the gnome, who plays on Sunday. We have Arden Owlheart, who plays on Monday, along with Zaya, whose last name I don't remember. I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. Not
And
important. Continue.
Gildorn seemed to be kind of just quiet in the corner for a little bit of time. Wasn't too talkative. So after a tense moment of figuring out like who each other are and how we got here, the group goes to examine some of the bodies that are laying around. Clothing and skin have been burned. Some have impact wounds. Some have knife wounds. So while we know that it's not normal, then we know that there's not really like a consistent way that they died. So we take a lap around. Then a mysterious ticket booth appears that has necromancy and conjuration energy coming from it. We take a lap around because we don't want anything to do with the ticket booth until nothing changes, and then we're like, we have to go to the ticket booth. So we hit the bell, and Arden gave her a name. I believe it was Babs.
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
It was
Beatrice.
Beatrice.
And Beatrice has a collar around her neck and says that there's a master of this domain that wants to play with everyone. So we get tickets to the carnival. We go play some games. We played a variation of Liar's Dice or Bone Dice. And we all had to work together to figure out and get hints if the if our our antagonist person would lie or was telling the truth or anything like that. But we win, and we get loot, which is fun. And then out of the ground pops up like a center ring tent that's like the TARDIS because it's much larger on the inside. And that's where we get to the current map that you can see on the screen, which is actually the inside of a theater where we have seemingly a puppet master and his different types of puppets that are now attacking us. And we got through one round of combat before we had to end. So that's where we will be picking up this session. Did I miss anything?
It was just one round? Okay.
It was just one round.
Okay.
There's no way.
It seemed like a lot more.
It seemed like longer.
It was only one round. One or two at the most.
Wow.
Huh.
So, I want everybody in Twitch world to understand that I wasn't running last week, if you didn't know that. And because of that, I don't necessarily know... hold on. I'm trying to think, and I don't do that very well. I'm trying to do something and talk at the same time, and I don't do that very well. I think pretty good. I just can't process and... Give me a second. You guys talk amongst yourselves. Players, why don't you, tell them things? Give me 1 second. I'm almost ready to actually do this.
Okay, the one thing that I wrote down that you didn't say was that we all get an inspiration for having great role play. I did have that.
Oh yeah, how could anyone forget that?
I also wrote down Arden canonically cuts off people's feet of dead people so that the demon can't jump into dead bodies and chase them.
That's exactly what I was going to say too.
Yeah.
Norman very specifically told us that at Castle Argonaut, it has a demon inside that repossesses bodies, and if you chop the feet off of the bodies, they can't chase you. So
I wasn't going to explain why. I wasn't giving the background.
And I'm still a giant goat.
Yeah.
Oh yes, yes.
What is he? A giant what?
He's a giant goat.
He's still a giant goat.
Oh,
I
he's
look
still
like
a goat.
Moochie then.
That's
Yep.
right. I was gonna. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, we all got those items too. I remember putting a finger in your ear. Not your ear, in your hair.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the finger.
Yeah. I have it listed what everybody got, if anybody wants
That's
to hear
my
that
first
again.
magic item of worth.
Oh, that's exciting.
I only have mine and Gil's listed.
Yeah.
Why don't we go around and talk about what magic item we got?
Yeah, I got a human finger that is zombified, I guess, but if I wear it, it gives me +1 to death saves, and it is now woven into my hair as a goat. Or no, it's on my...
on your horn.
Yeah, it's
on your little
woven
horn.
into my mane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on a bracelet.
I got a brass coin with a flame symbol on it. That felt weird. I was reading from my document in my own voice and not a southern accent, and it felt wrong.
It's a visceral reaction.
Give
I was like,
yourself the ick.
yeah, I did. I got a brass coin that has a flame on it that I can toss towards someone and make them have to grab it and take fire damage.
Zaya got some cool glasses that have this pale blue glow, which my brain is immediately going, blue light glasses. But it has 2 charges of true sight left. And then, anybody need to know what they got? Because I've got notes on that.
Yeah, I know I got a...
Put in the messages what Gil got.
Yeah, Gil got a hat that makes sure he never gets wet.
Which is hilarious, because now no one can ever force him to take a bath.
Unless I steal his hat.
Unless you take off his hat. But he also seems really tall, so that might be more of an undertaking than the bath would be.
Yeah, I'm not very tall.
You guys did. You did mark down who's what on the map for me, right? Or for you?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Like I said, I am almost ready here. I know I keep saying that,
Okay,
but
no worries, no worries.
um,
And I remember I got
if I do it
a
in the
necklace.
front, whoa, shut up, Seth.
Well, okay.
No, I said shut up, Seth, because of what I was saying.
I know. I thought it was rude to yourself.
Well, I was getting ready to be on the out of
Arden, what
context
did Remy
quotes.
get?
Trust
Say
me,
it.
before we actually got on stream, I could have put in at least 3 more. Just from the positioning conversation of this map alone.
What if we hijacked the combat and said everything freezes for a little bit?
Yeah, let's do
Commercial break.
Kill him. Just kill him. It'll be fine.
So,
Yeah. Also,
what
what did
did
happen?
on the topic of magic items? What did Emery and Remy? Oh
Remy.
gosh,
Remy,
thank you,
yeah.
Remy.
Said he did get new glasses. Thank you for noticing.
Yes, very nice.
You were the second person to comment on them. Thank you, Allie. I got new shoes too, and nobody asked me if I run faster.
Oh,
Because we already know the answer.
I didn't really get new shoes. It's just okay. Does
Corbin,
anyone
what
else
did Remy
need to
get?
talk about what they got?
I got a necklace of teeth, and it had 6 teeth on it, and each one I can basically throw at an enemy, and it does 1d8 piercing damage, I believe, or I can combine it and have Mimi do 6d8 all at once, and it's a one-time deal. To basically do another head bite off thing.
Does Dave know that he's muted and that he's spinning still?
I don't know if he knows that he's spinning, but he's been
I had
muting
no
it.
idea I was spinning.
Okay, as
Oh,
long
you
as
can
we
already
can,
have a
we
camera
can
for
still
me.
hear you. That's all I really care.
Yeah.
If you want to turn off
Dave,
your
just
camera,
get off
Dave,
the
go ahead.
teacup ride.
Well, hold on. I'll be right back.
It's just a
Okay.
loading screen for me.
Dave's
Yeah.
just on the teacup ride.
Yeah,
He'll get off in a
or
little bit.
the Fireball Ferris wheel thing.
True.
The St. Louis Six Flags had a spinning Ferris wheel. I mean, it was super fast, called Fireball. It was really
That
cool.
sounds fun.
Yeah, it was really cool. Okay, you guys ready to D&D? I'm ready now.
Sure.
I just want to sit here and look at your pretty faces for a little while.
Come on, okay. Stare off.
Okay,
Let's
I'll
go.
tell you about the D&D session I had with my kids today then.
First person blink loses.
While you stare
No,
at me.
I doubt it. I doubt if Twitch wants to just hear your D&D story and watch me stare at you guys.
They might.
Let's do that at break time.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Am I spinning?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're still spinning.
You're still spinning.
it's okay though, Dave.
Oh, now you're
It's
back.
okay. Dave, spin round, right round, baby.
Right round, baby. Right round like a record.
Yes, and round and round. If you want to go
What
the rat,
goes
the
around
rat
comes
version.
around.
Thank you. Okay.
Take
Round
one down,
2.
pass it around.
99
Not
bottles
quite.
of beer on the wall.
99
rats
bottles
on
of
the wall.
Dave on the wall?
Sure. Norman,
Ew.
you are up,
Ew.
sir.
Oh, I am up. Oh,
You are
right.
at the top of the order from what I'm
That
seeing.
gentleman I ran past before. Up here, the archer puppet. And I am. Let me see if I did this right. Oh, I did. Hey, look at me learning how to do stuff online.
Oh my god.
I'm so
Right.
proud of you.
So Norman is going to dash past the archer. He's got 60 move instead of what I have. Oh yeah, easy peasy. I could even, yes, make it to there. As I go by, I try and do a charging headbutt. How about a 24 to hit?
Who are you hitting, sir?
The archer.
Archer, yes, that hits.
All right. He will take 8 bludgeoning as I ram him.
Yeah, you do.
And then when I get to here, I would like to. Is it a full action to change form? I
Yes.
normally don't do animals.
Yes, it is
Okay.
a full action, sir.
Then what if can I use a bonus action to change into my starry form, which in itself is a bonus action? Can I go from form to form, or do I have to go back to Norman first?
Which
Fucking
subclass?
rules. I don't know. Does anybody else know?
Which
For me,
subclass are you?
starry
What's
form
circle?
is a bonus action, but I don't know if I can go from goat to starry form without going to Norman in between.
You can, but I'm pretty sure it just eats up like an extra one of your slots.
I didn't realize the Baron was in here. We have Germany in the house. Like all of Germany. Like the whole
Heck
country.
yeah.
Boom is in
Oh my
Twitch.
gosh,
Welcome,
Hello.
James.
I knew it.
Well, I'll tell you what. How about this, Seti? I will end my turn. I'll just do it next turn.
Okay, what?
What?
Well, I mean, you can change into your starry form as a bonus action, right? But are you
Right.
already in? Oh, you're already in goat form.
Yeah, I didn't know if I had to go back to human or
No, you
to
don't have to.
no.
I don't think you have to go back to
Yes, you
goat.
do.
Even if you just watch the movie, you don't have to go back to goat.
All right. Then Norman's goat bursts into a constellation of speckled lights that is very Norman shaped.
Mm-hmm.
But with his left hand extended, you see what appears to be a starry bow in his hand.
Okay.
Ooh,
And I am done,
pretty.
but I have a reaction if I need it.
Okay.
Did you just like turn into a constellation?
He did.
Yeah.
He did.
I'm
That's so
solid, though.
cool.
I'm completely solid. It just, all my joints look like bright stars, and everything between just has a faint glow. So I look like a constellation in the night sky of an archer.
So cool. That's so cool.
I know.
Okay, knife puppet. Where are you?
By
knife
Arden.
by
Over
Arden.
here.
Okay, knife puppet. Knife puppet will go for the attack.
Or
What? 4.
making a golf joke.
Oh, got it. I get it now. Knife puppet. Where are you? Okay. You're gonna have to warm up, baby. Just so you know. And
Oh,
okay, that's a miss. It is now Zaya's turn.
Okay,
I'm
so
currently tied up.
yeah,
Okay,
Isaac.
that's right. I forgot.
Isaac in strings.
Yeah,
Oh.
Yeah.
he's got all the strings to hold her down.
What would I have to do to get out of said strings?
So, first of all, you would have to. Do you have access to a blade?
Actually, I do have access to a blade.
Okay.
I do have a dagger.
So, I will need an acrobatics to retrieve said blade.
Okay.
If you succeed in getting said blade, I will require you to do. We will go with a dex save to simulate you cutting the strings to not just drop to your death. How high up off the ground are you again?
If I'm up off the ground?
You don't
I
think
do
you're
not
up off
believe
the
she
ground?
was up off the ground.
No,
Okay,
I think
you're
I'm
not
just
up.
wrapped up
Okay.
in them.
Okay.
All right.
So
So
yeah, give me an
acrobatics to
acrobatics
start.
to retrieve your blade.
Okay, 14
Okay.
acrobatics.
Now give me a dex save.
A deck save. Okay. Come on. Nope.
Nope. Okay.
Nope.
But you have your blade now, so now all you have to do on your turns are dex saves to try to get out of the strings.
All right. Can I though? Um,
Sit there
can I
tangled up and
cast
look
anything
pretty?
or
Yes. What? Certain things you'd be able to cast. It would depend on what type of, like somatics that require you to move. You would not be able to cast if it requires a somatic.
All right. Well then, that's my turn.
You can cast
'Cause the
if
thing
it's verbal only. You could.
No, because the thing I want to cast is verbal and somatic.
Okay.
So I'm just stuck there. Dang.
Okay.
Okay. Archer's up. Archer is up there. Emery, how hidden are you up there?
I wasn't very hidden because I stepped up to look over the balcony, but he is prone currently, just so you know as well,
Archer is
because he got
prone?
because he got thunder waved off the balcony to the floor.
Oh, that would have hurt.
Yeah.
He probably took some damage on that, didn't he?
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what the fall damage was.
We're gonna say it's 20. Why don't you roll 2d6 and I'll take that fall damage here because all I have are what their max hit points were.
Oh, okay.
10. 2 5s, 10.
Yeah, you had
Okay.
knocked them down, and then I'd thunder waved them, I believe. And Norman had like headbutted this one.
Yeah.
Which
SETI,
one?
I'm gonna go ahead and use my reaction on him to use my wheel ability and give him a minus D6 on his next attack, skill, save, ability, whatever.
Sweet.
Okay. Okay. This is HP. Okay. Archer will take half a movement to stand up because you can't fire a bow from the ground, and he will be firing at Emery. You need to warm up. I know you didn't get rolled last night. I understand. Does a 15 hit you, Emery?
Yeah, that just hits.
Okay.
That was -6 or minus a D6.
No, it wasn't. So that would be a 9. Does a 9 hit you?
Unfortunately, it does not.
Unfortunately, really? I mean, because
No,
if you want it to, it can.
I mean, I said unfortunately for you, it does not.
Okay.
Fortunately for Emery.
Okay. Arden, you are up.
Okay. I am going to stab the knife puppet with my dagger of returning.
Bring it.
Nice.
Yeah. 21 to hit.
That hits. Has anyone hit Knife Puppet?
I've definitely tried, but I don't remember if I hit or not.
I don't remember.
Go ahead and roll double damage, and we'll say that you hit last. You've hit him. You hit him in the first round or something. Okay, and we'll get that out of the way, so that knife puppet's taking some damage. Because I know you guys have all taken damage.
Yeah.
I haven't taken damage.
I haven't either.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll be changing that soon.
Do you still want me to roll double?
Yeah.
Okay. So 17.
Okay.
And it's piercing, and this is a magical weapon.
It is magical? Okay.
Yeah,
As
it's
long
a
as
dagger of
magical.
returning.
Okay. That works. Thank you, honey.
And then I'm right up with it. So
Right on.
I guess I'll use my bonus action to hit it again.
Hit it again. Okay.
25.
25 hits.
Seven piercing. Magical.
Okay.
And that's it.
Okie dokie.
I'm gonna stay there.
It is the robed. What's the somebody tell me the range of firebolt, please.
Pretty big. I think it's
Firebolt.
20.
5 feet.
Sure.
I think it's
I'm looking it up. Hang on.
120 feet.
Oh, dang. Okay, cool.
That was like one of my regulars.
That's heckin' far.
That's entirely too far.
Yep. Ah. Nice.
Whoa.
Okay, Remy is the only target,
Well,
but we will go ahead
cool.
and move up a little bit. I will let Jamie zoom in, and fix that if she needs to. Remy, firebolt attack.
All right.
Sadie, before you roll, I'm just gonna have his total be a 7
Like to attack.
with my. Yeah.
Heck yeah, divination
Use one
wizard
of my divination
shenanigans.
dice or potent dice. So
but he
he
still
just
gets
rolls a 7.
he gets his like modifier.
The total
right?
is a 7.
No matter
Nope,
what.
total is a 7.
But like
I can double check.
you guys aren't nice. Okay.
Steady, I hear one in Strahd show up.
Okay. Well, this isn't necessarily my Strahd's domain. There may be a different Strahd that may or may not show up that I may or may not have planned on earlier today and made a phone call and talked to somebody who's only a text away. What? It
What?
is it's Emery's turn.
Okay.
Just drop that and move on.
I think I just
Pretty
did.
sure that.
So
Bring it on, baby.
if I shift Emery over this way, from her angle.
Yeah, Chris,
Can
I
she
can, but if I zoom in, I can only zoom in on like certain people. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Can I hit Big Pounding Brute Puppet without hitting Remy
With what?
With what?
with Lightning Bolt?
Yes, because it's a straight
Okay.
line. You
Yes,
would be
it's a
able
straight
to.
line.
Yes, you would be able to.
Okay. Me.
That's what I plan
Okay.
on doing is just zooming in on kind of like what's happening at the time. I just have to zoom out once in a while to be able to see what's happening, big picture.
All right. Then
Ooh, you.
they have to make a dexterity saving throw,
I wonder.
and you have to beat a 15.
That's a schemy face.
I didn't. Okay, I didn't beat it.
I have always wanted to roll this many dice.
Please don't break.
What spell is this?
This is
Firebolt.
Lightning Bolt.
Lightning bolt. Never mind.
Ooh.
Don't roll them really fast. Just hold them all in your hand for a moment before you let them go and feel the weight of it.
Mm-hmm. And they have to do the Emperor's New Groove quote. Take it, Crunk. Feel the power. Oh,
Okay.
I can feel it.
It's
Okay.
26 points of lightning
Oh.
damage.
I can feel it.
Chris, how's that? How many points on who? On Brute. Okay. How many points?
26 points of lightning damage.
Okay, 26 points of lightning damage. Don't you dare break on me. 26 on Brute. And his leg.
And if he is made from flammable objects, they catch on fire.
His whole being is a
What did I
flammable
just
object.
roll for him?
You rolled a
What?
dex save.
Okay, yeah, he didn't make that.
Fire.
So I know that
Fire.
some of these guys have that they're made of cloth and stuff like that. He isn't. It isn't listed for him. But I'm assuming almost all of them are. Or at least they're wearing
Eddie.
clothes.
Our videos are down.
I was afraid.
On the screen.
Okay, no. There you go. It'll be back up shortly. Remember when I was saying don't break,
Fire.
don't break, don't break?
Yeah.
Yeah. I was afraid I was going to break something. Video's back up yet? Video's up yet? Okay, they are back now. Thank you, Chris.
Oh, there we go. Yeah.
So what I was doing was I was opening a second window of Owlbear so that I didn't have to, and I ended up covering up all the cameras by doing it.
Oh, okay.
But
Wow.
Yeah.
On his 6 monitors, he didn't have a good spot for it, so he put it over the cameras.
I think that's just evidence that he needs a 7th one.
It's
Being Batman is hard.
326 feet of screen real estate.
You know what?
Hold on, is it here or here or here? Ah, fuck it. Put it over the cameras. It'll be just fine. Look at those cheekses. They're getting all redses.
I love you guys so much. I do love you. Okay.
So much you want to give us hugs right in the middle of your
Tightly
chest
around the neck.
until we stop moving?
With a chair.
With a pillow to make sure we're comfortable.
Okay. So that was Emery's turn, right? You done now? You done, Emery?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I'm done.
Remy, you're up.
Awesome. I would like to use my action to use animating performance, which is new now that we're level 6. So you all will hear 4 distinct notes, and then a portion of Remy's clothes. There'll be like a section of it that comes out into a thread, and at the end of the thread, it'll eventually like turn into a I'll say a scimitar and or a dagger, and then I'm going to use that to cut the ropes around Zaya. And then I will bonus action healing word myself, and that will be my turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
You are so welcome.
I'm coming.
I like to think it just looks like a glob of black holding onto a dagger coming at you, and then just very carefully.
Why are you mad at me? I know. But like, I love you. Okay, Brute goes
Weren't the
for
right
a-
words.
Do you want me to make some
Right,
kind of
it's not
roll?
about my
Yeah, well,
love. It's about hers. Right, good girl. Yeah, you are a good girl, aren't you?
I feel like we shouldn't be in the room for this. We should leave.
I'm
Needs a
just gonna hide
moment.
underneath my desk. It's fine. There's a big enough space.
Oh, they just don't understand, do they, girl? So Next move. The
Oh
brute
my
goes
God.
to attack you and totally misses you, probably because it just got hit with lightning.
That's great.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna.
You like that? Okay.
I like that very much. I still haven't calculated my health.
You could do that.
19. Yay! I love third level slots. Who's a useless bard now? Take that.
Useless bard. Why don't you go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw?
Spoke too soon. Oh, that was a nat 20.
Whose turn is it right now?
The puppet masters.
Woo!
Thank you.
Okay.
Was it again something ridiculous like Crown of Madness? Because I have that too. Man, these digital dice have really been working for me.
I'm gonna. We're gonna go ahead and try it.
All right, kill him.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. We're not going to try it anymore.
We're not gonna try it.
No.
Emery.
Yes?
Give me. It's charisma, right? Nope. Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh my gosh.
30, 20.
What the fuck?
18 on the die plus
Is this
2.
the curse of Fremer?
Let's go.
Okay, Norman, you're up.
The Curse of Fredder's Wake.
No stopping us tonight. All right. Norman is going to kind of penguin waddle his way up this way behind the chairs. And Archer Puppet, I am going to extend my right hand and shoot a guiding bolt. Oh,
Yeah.
19 on the dice.
Oh.
So well over 20. So the archer will take. Ooh. 23 radiant damage. Right in the chest.
Heck yeah.
Let's go.
And the next attack has advantage on it because of the guiding
Yes.
bolt.
Since he's glowing, he's got the glow.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Is he still standing?
Yep.
All
He's
right.
still standing after all this time.
From that nice little starry bow I have, I will take a shot at him. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
He will take another 10 radiant damage as a arrow shoots from Norman's extended left hand, again, straight into the middle of his chest.
And you see the puppet drop.
Got Ruth too.
Excellent. All right, so I assume I have some cover behind this row of seats with my big 3-foot height.
I would assume that gives you a little bit of cover, yeah.
All right. So I am just going to kind of creep forward the rest of my movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am just kind of standing with my right hand on the back of the seat and just my eyes over the top of it, looking at the jester puppet. Because as soon as he does something, I want to react him, but I am done.
Come. Knife puppet misses. Zaya, you're up.
Okay.
Just y'all wait until I get you back in my world.
All right. I would like to move. Yeah. I want to move here. I think that was where I was. And then the big, because I still have spirit guardians up, which figured it out. Hang on. So her little spirit guardians, because I did
Frizzle,
some research.
give me an initiative roll. I'm sorry.
So her little spirit guardians look like there's a giant D20. Exactly. So her little spirit guardians look like Lucas the Spider from that little animated show. There's these big couple of eyes. Actually, but that does Gil go before me then? If he or never mind. I don't know. So
What
that's
did you just roll?
19.
a 19. So yeah. If he wants to take his turn before me, that's fine.
Yeah. I'll take mine at the end of the first round.
We already finished the first round, I think.
Yeah.
We're in
Yeah.
the second one now.
Yeah.
We did. I was top of the order.
So if you want to go, because I think
I
I was
was
18.
I was still moving for that turn, so I'll go after you.
Okay.
After
All
Zaya.
right. So her little spideries are kind of out, like spectral little Lucas the spiders. As I'm pushing into where Remy is, and if I would like the big bad brute puppet to make a wisdom saving throw, please. 14.
No, ma'am. Did not make it.
All right. So let me read this right. Okay, when... Oh, sorry. I should have had you do that later. I apologize. The wording on this is weird. So at the start of his turn, he will take 3d8 radiant damage, and I can roll that now, or I can roll that later. Up to you. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to cast spiritual weapon and a spectral drop spindle comes and it's gonna hit the big baddie, or attempt to hit the big baddie. That's 19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that is...
Let's use that as a drop spindle. I know it's not.
You know what? It'll work. And then this takes 1d8 plus 3. A total of 6 points of damage. And do you want the spirit guardians damage rolled now, or do you want me to wait till the top of its turn?
Spiritual weapon, you mean?
No, I have Spirit Guardians and Spiritual Weapon up. Do you want the Spirit?
Is only one of them concentration?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought Spiritual Guardians was concentration. It's not?
It is. Spiritual Weapon is not.
Oh. Man, I love clerics.
I did my research. I can send you the thing on my D&D Beyond right now.
I'm
If you
wondering
want me
it's
to.
2024 rules though, or
I mean, I can drop it if you want.
no,
Because I don't have 2024 rules. I have the 2014
You do?
rules.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I can rescind that. That is a-okay with me.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay. Bye, Allie. Have fun. Spiritual guardians are around the big pounding brute puppet also?
Mm-hmm. Yes, and because he failed, the movement speed is also halved. Well, it is in the Spirit Guardians.
Do we need radius?
It's 15 feet. That's why I moved in closer to Remy.
And I appreciate the backup.
15-foot radius?
Maybe do math, Seti.
Sandra helped me if I get pounded a second time.
I just need to know if it's radius or if it's diameter.
It says a distance of 15 feet.
From you, centered on you? Whoa.
It says around you to a distance of 15 feet for the duration.
Okay, there you go. So yeah, that would mean radius.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's Zaya. Is your turn done, ma'am?
So that was movement. Bonus action. I didn't use my action. But I can't. No, yeah, that's gonna be my turn.
Archer's dead. So I need to remove Archer so that I don't. Go. Arden, you're up.
You skipped Gil.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because I put him at the bottom. I'm moving you up there, Gil.
All right.
You were up there. What is up, my man?
All right. So Gil gonna make almost sneaky, but no more sneaky because I already make it out of stage. So Gil gonna run across with big axe flinging through air. And let's see, 14 plus 9 does 23 hit.
The Puppetmaster 23 does hit the Puppetmaster.
All right, 23 on Puppetmaster. We make some rolly dice. 10, 16, 18, 21 damage on first swing.
Okay.
Second swing, 25 still hit, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So
13, 17 more damage. And I'm gonna ask, please make a Constitution 11, 16.
He needs to make a Constitution save.
Yeah, 16 or better, please.
Oh yeah. Finally.
You save?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Do not fall on ass.
That's good. That is good. Oh, what was that second amount of damage?
17.
Okay. The that 21 that he took,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna redirect that 21 and make Jester take it instead.
Oh.
17 he has to take, but the 21, yeah, he redirected that. Jester doesn't look happy that, it got redirected, but, it pays to be the puppet master, right? Is that your turn, sir?
Yes, sir. Except Gil gonna be like right up on his butt now.
Yes, Gil is up on him. And now it is Arden's turn.
And we wouldn't have it any other way.
Okay, I'm gonna try and stab it with my dagger of returning. The knife puppet.
Okay.
18 to hit.
On the knife puppet, 18 does hit.
Okay. Seven piercing. I rolled so many ones on these d6s tonight.
They just want
And
to make
then-
sure it's a good fight. The struggle. It's all about the struggle.
And then my second roll to hit was also an 18.
Okay.
Oh! Ooh, okay. 9 piercing.
Okay.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
it. I'm staying there.
Staying there?
Yep.
Okay. Robed puppet goes next. Robed puppet, you are right there. Okay. Just so that Twitch knows the robed puppet is over there.
I have a mental image of him being in a trench coat with a fedora.
It's gonna be
Amazing.
3 midget dolls all stacked up under the coat.
Oh my gosh, I knew it!
Yeah, we're going for Remy still with that. Whoa.
Just a Russian nesting doll of puppets.
Guess who's hot again, baby? Not 20 on the
Alright.
fireball.
Dang, okay.
Dang it. No.
Yep, she's on fire again.
It's okay.
Wait.
I was always burning since the world's been turning. Am I rolling something?
Hey,
Yeah,
Seti,
yes, ma'am. I'm
can
listening.
I take my reaction?
You sure can. What's your reaction?
Can I do Sentinel at Death's Door? It's when you or a creature you can see within 30 feet suffers a critical hit. You can turn that hit into a normal hit.
Oh, dang.
Okay.
Ayo.
Okay. All
Can
right.
I do it?
Nice.
You can.
Yay!
Woohoo. How often do you get to use that?
No.
3 times for long rest. And it's not like it's separate than my channel divinity.
That's a
Phew.
lot.
That's awesome.
Holy
That is
moly.
quite a bit.
I've been waiting to use that since when I got that in the level up, I'm like, yay!
Except I still don't want him to roll the crit, but if he does, I'll be happy.
That is.
I mean, it still hit. It would
Yeah.
still hit, but it's not critical.
Oh,
No,
definitely, yeah.
exactly. And
Yeah.
since it was done at. Okay, so you're that level. That means it is 3d10. So one more. 12 damage, Remy.
Okay.
Just so you know,
So glad I
it
killed
would have
myself last
been.
turn.
Had she not done that, if it was a crit and I rolled the same thing, it would have been 42 damage.
Yep, that would have been enough.
Lifesaver.
Thank you.
Ooh. I missed the little books that came out at Christmas with them.
Oh my god, I used to love those.
Cool.
That was robed. Emery, you were up.
Thanks for the save.
Okay, so first I'd like to use my bonus action to Misty Step. I don't know how far I am up in the air, but I got 30 feet to go down.
We're going to say 20 feet.
Okay, so then like I'd be like right there.
Okay.
Okay. Then I'd like to cast Firebolt at Jester Puppet. And that is an attack. 12. It hits? Sweet. Okay, so then because we are up a level, then I get to roll 2d10. That's 11 points of fire damage.
Okay.
And then I would like to use the rest of my movement to kind of make my way towards the end here. And that will be my turn.
Remy, you up.
Okay. I want to try something, but I don't think it would work. So I might just stick with the safe option. Oh, it could be kind of fun. So I'm going to look at the big brute in front of us. Do I want to do this? Yeah, why not? And I'll hold out a hand and just say, "Sorry, buddy, you have a new master now. I need him to make a Wisdom 14 saving throw for Crown of Madness."
Nat 15, baby.
Gosh dang it. Okay, never
baby.
mind. Yeah,
Okay, baby.
that does nothing. I'll turn to Arden and just say, "Okay, now that Gil is out from underneath the stage, we got to take care of the rest of these guys and make this count. And you get Bardic Inspiration. It is a 1d8, and that will be my turn."
Hell yeah.
Hey, Remy.
Yes, sir.
Does a 25 hit?
Just
Nope.
barely, like
Sure
just
doesn't.
by a hair.
Just barely. I'll hit harder next time. Ouch. That is
I also
only
love how-
5 bludgeoning.
I'm okay with the only. Is he punching me in the face again?
Yeah, I need you to do a strength DC 12 or get knocked prone.
Oh, okay.
Is this the start of
I
his
was
turn?
so hopeful for a second there because I'm
This
like,
is the
I
start
got
of
a
his
plus
turn.
7. I was so
11
hoping
points
for a
of
second
radiant.
because I got a plus 7 to that, and then it just don't matter.
No.
Was I done? You done?
Yes, that one.
Not one. You are
Yep.
prone. You are so prone.
Oh yeah.
You are like
Oh yeah.
prone.
I was over here getting all cocky and just be like, "Listen, I'm your master now," and it's just like, "Bitch, you said what?"
Um.
I'll just be on the ground. Yeah, I deserve that. I don't.
As that goes through, he takes 11 radiant from Spirit Guardians, since it is the top of his turn.
Oh, how much?
11.
Okay. Gil, the puppet master, looks at you and like moves his strings around and says some words. And give me a wisdom save, please.
There we go. 15.
DC 16, sir. You got your axe up and you're ready to bring it down, and you feel yourself completely and totally held. Emery, all of you can out of your peripheral. I'm not even gonna make you. You can see that Gil just got held, and the puppet master just kind of looks over at him and goes, "Stay there. Be a good boy. I'll get back to you when I'm done with your friends." And he turns back to everyone else. Jester's turn.
Right.
Jester can't
Jester
do
pop?
that anymore.
Oh, there it is.
Where is Jester?
I found him. Never mind. He was just hiding on my screen.
Jester does not see short shit. Jester only sees her. Already tried casting that and it didn't work. Okay. Pretty sure you're within range. Okay.
Reaction.
He's going to move forward to shoot his bow, but you can go ahead if you want.
Norman utters a guttural and points at him, and I need Shoot, it doesn't say if it's a save in my notes. I'm using Warding Flame. It disadvantage on enemy unless immune to blindness. Let me see if there's a save. Sorry, I thought I had it written down. Warding Flare. Oh, I have to be attacked. Disregard, sorry. I cannot use that on him unless he's shooting at me.
Nope, not shooting you. Shooting at Emery. Rolled an 18. 22 hit Emery.
22 hits.
That is 8 damage as an arrow strikes you. It has a very beautiful plume on it, just so you know. It's like reds and blues, and it's very, very pretty as it strikes you, just so you know.
The arrow.
I will take that into consideration while it slices through her skin.
Yes. Norman, your turn.
All right. Where'd you go, Mr. Jester Puppet?
Ouch. Gil's over there. Damn, Gil. They hurting you in the chat too? Talking about how you've been tied up. Oh, you haven't been tied up. And, man, poor Gil.
Dang.
Well, that is
Meanwhile,
a
you got the
19.
puppet master like leaning against you like you're a light post.
That's a 19 on the die to hit with guiding bolt. Not
Against you,
quite as
sir?
good. Jester.
Yes, it does hit, definitely.
Ooh, not so good this time. That will be 17 radiant damage. And then follow up with the arrow from my archer form, which is a 19.
Is that at advantage? Because that would be
Yes.
the next attack. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't roll so
Just
good on that one.
So you know, your arrow missed. Your second one.
Then I would like to use my bardic inspiration that Corbin gave me
Do you know
last
why
week.
it missed?
Oh, nice.
It missed because the body hit the floor. You
Oh,
killed it.
okay.
Let's go.
Let's redirect that arrow then.
I'm so glad you remembered the part
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if
your
that's
starry
close.
form. Who do you want to shoot that at instead?
I will have to move. So I will take the rest of my move up to here, kind of ending up hiding behind that chair. But the big pounding brute puppet,
Mhm.
does a 19 hit him?
I believe it does. Yes, it does.
I didn't forget about that, Corbin. Thank you, by the way.
Thank you for not forgetting about it, because I did.
All right, he takes 12 radiant damage. And unless any of them move closer to me, they are out of range for all my reactions.
Okay. Knife puppet goes. Does a dirty 20 hit you, Arden?
Yeah.
That is 5 damage as it slices you with his dagger.
Okay.
Great idea.
Zaya, you are up.
Okay. Remy, how you looking?
Not great. It's about 15 out of 47 if I were to give it like a general gist.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
What the?
All right, I'm going to.
Oh, that was weak sauce? Oh, okay, you want to talk shit in the chat.
All right.
Okay. We gotta
Okay.
talk shit in the chat. Okay.
I'm gonna reach down and do a second level cure wounds on our bard friend here.
Thank you.
What is cure wounds? I should know this. I got
It's a
it.
D8.
I only have healing word. I don't know.
I'm sorry. That's only 6 points of healing to you.
Is so okay, because that's one more than what I lost this last round of one of these. From getting punched to the floor.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna use my spiritual weapon and attack a big old brute. A 17 to hit him.
17 does hit the brute.
Ooh, good, good,
Yeah,
good,
your
good.
pretty hair is not going to save you from this DM.
Ooh, okay. And that is 10 points of radiant damage to the big old brute. And that's my turn. Trying to distract him from Remy and put him on me.
That's. I have a silly idea that I might do this next time. We'll see.
You see
You did it!
You see the big guy drop.
Yeah.
Good job. Go Zaya.
Let's go. Oh, that's my
Gil, give me a wisdom save, sir.
$14.
No, you're supposed to go higher, not lower. Last time you rolled a 15, this time a 14. You're supposed
Not
to.
on me, man.
Because
if
you could have, like last time, when you rolled a 15, the save is a 16. If you could have rolled one higher this time instead of one lower, beats it.
What do I get for inspiration?
A 1d8.
You add
And let's use a point of inspiration here.
Okay.
Huh?
So yeah, that'll be a 19.
Okay, there you go. At the end of each of its turns, so that is the end of your turn. But I want you to give me a performance. And you need to, you know what? Give me a performance. Do you have any advantages? Do you have any bonuses to performance? I want you to put +1 to performance because you used to hang with Rictavio. He tried to help you perform better. And I want you, not that kind of performance. Not that kind of performance, kids.
What are you
Man.
talking about, Teddy?
I'm talking about that he's trying. I'm getting ready to make it worse, but I want you to fake, hey, that you are still held in place. Fake it. Just fake it. You know how to fake it.
I wasn't thinking that until Seti said that.
I wasn't either.
I was like, you're right. He works at a carnival. Of course, Rictavio would help with that.
Yeah. Of course he would see the different acts, doing their
More
thing.
axes? Me like axes.
Gosh, dang, this map is
So
massive.
what'd you get on your performance?
$15.
15.
This dice really like 14s right now.
Fair enough.
May I gift him an inspiration just to make it a little better?
What is what's insight? What stat is insight?
Wisdom. Wisdom, I think.
Yeah, it's wisdom.
Yeah.
It's Winsight.
Winsight?
It's wins.
How do you want to gift him an inspiration?
I heard them talking about Priz.
You mean Gil?
Or Gil, sorry. All right, I will just yell, Gil, the Morning Lord inspires you.
What is perception?
Wisdom.
Also wisdom.
I'll take a perception roll.
No, this is for the Puppetmaster.
Oh.
What kind of skill checks are intelligence?
History, Arcana, Investigation, Nature, Religion.
See, if I was going against performance, I would think it would be either perception or insight, and either one is wisdom. It's the puppet master's turn, and he notices that you just broke free. No, it's not his turn. It is Gil's turn. It's Arden's turn.
And did we add inspiration or not to that roll?
You don't need to the
To determine whether he's not, if he added a point of inspiration to my roll, that would take it from, what was that,
It was 15, I thought.
15.
It was 15.
That would take it to a 19. Would he still notice that I broke out at a 19 versus a 15?
You don't think he noticed. You don't think he's noticed. Arden, you were up.
Okay. Let's hit this knife puppet.
Let's go.
I'm sure that's a surprise to everyone that that's what I'm doing. 17 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ooh. That's 11 piercing.
Okay.
Mm. How is this knife puppet looking?
Pretty tore up from the floor up. But still better than Remy.
That's fair.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to move that.
It's okay.
Arden,
You're good.
do you need help with that one, or should I go help Gil?
I was thinking about going to help Gil.
You're kind of previously engaged, though.
Yeah, I know, but I'm a rogue.
Yeah, that's fair.
Um,
And your fancy bonus action dashes.
I'm is this over here? Is this like the way up onto the stage, or is this decoration? Like, are these the stairs onto the stage? Because I can tell this is the stairs down into the orchestra pit. So is this the stairs up? Okay. How high up is the stage from the ground, like from here?
We're gonna say 10 foot. 6 foot.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action disengage, and then I'm gonna move 30 feet or 35 feet away. So I get to there. Yeah. Is that 35? Yeah. Okay. You guys got that one?
Got it.
Sorry.
I guess.
I'm gonna go help Gil.
Okay.
And then that's it. That's all I got.
What's the range on that?
I'm so glad you moved out of the way. Now I can do my dumb idea.
Wonderful.
No ideas are dumb.
No, this one is.
Oh, my dog finally went inside.
Oh.
Good job, dog.
An action. Oh, within 10 feet. Never mind. I cannot. My legs are too short and this map is too big.
Damn it.
Yep. Same problem.
Zaya,
Mm.
wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Okay.
It's within 5 feet.
Oh, is it a puppet? I mean, is it the rope puppet?
Mm-hmm.
Do I know that it's a spell?
Yeah.
Counterspell.
Is there range?
Dang it, it's 60 feet, not 90 feet. Never mind. I will
Right.
then instead give my last divination die to Zaya, so you rolled an 18.
Oh, that is so much better because I rolled a nat 1.
I did not know that she rolled.
So I will gladly take that 18 and then plus 6.
I don't know if I should add that to the table or not.
You should.
The gods are smiling on us tonight.
For real.
Gotta love the yes-no diets. Puppetmaster, counterspell your counterspell.
I couldn't do counterspell.
That's right, you fucking did a divination die.
I did a divination die.
And I can't
can't
counterspell a
counter
divination
that.
die.
Nope. That's like Emery
Ah.
looking into
It's
the
class
faith and
feature.
seeing the reality that she wants and making that the reality.
Okay. Okay.
But I will play the counterspell game. I like that game.
So with that, I got a 24. If her thing goes through.
Okay. Just because I want us all to understand what almost happened here. Emery, give me an arcana. Remy, you can give me an arcana.
Okay.
19.
13.
Okay, Zaya, you might give me an arcana, Zaya. There's a chance.
My arcana's not bad. That's a natural 20 plus 4.
Gosh dang, okay.
You know
Yeah,
everything that just happened to you, Zaya. You know the spell that was cast on you, and you know that Emery just gave you some kind of weird divination power for a second that prevented you from being dropped to sleep.
Oh. Well, was it a magical sleep?
Yes.
It wouldn't have worked
Because
because of my lineage. Because I'm a half elf.
yeah. I freaking hate elves.
I'm not even a full elf!
Uh-huh.
Well, that just
Hey,
means
don't
that.
hate us because you ain't us.
Yeah.
I have plenty of reasons to hate elves. Not just because I ain't us.
He was gonna say, I have plenty of reasons to hate you. And I was like, you bitch.
Oh my gosh. Wow, that was wild.
Emery, you're up.
Okay.
So that's funny
both-
that you wasted your divination die on
I'm
something that wouldn't have
sorry.
worked. That's cool.
I did not know what was coming, so I wanted to make sure my new friend was protected. And
I appreciate you.
yeah.
Mhm.
So both Archer Puppet and Jester Puppet dead.
Yes.
Yep, I only got 4 on the field.
Okay, and these are the stairs to get down?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Whoa, I did not mean to move that.
Everybody keeps moving it.
It's
Okay.
I'm gonna have to move it here in a few minutes anyway, so it's fine.
We can do this.
Okay.
Yes, we totally can.
I'm gonna move up to this corner. I'm still kind of at an angle. And I'm going to...
There you go, Zaya.
Oh,
It's
yes.
attached to you now. You're going to do what?
I'm gonna firebolt the knife puppet. Natural 20!
Woo! Oh, let's go!
So, Seti, how do you do your natural 20 damage?
Nice.
Full damage. Plus your roll.
Well, that's good because my roll was not that good. So that would be 27 points of damage to the knife puppet.
Okay. All right, let's go.
It became useless to me after she ran away anyway. It bursts into flames.
Let's go.
All right.
Hey.
And then I'm just gonna use my remaining movement to go back towards the stairs.
I forgot
And
the
then
brute
that's my
was
turn.
dead too. So I got the robed one and the Puppetmaster. And that was Emmy. Remy, you're up.
Okay, cool. So I'm going to move up 30 feet. And then this one I probably need some approval for, SETI. So what I would like to do is use Performance of Creation to make a grand piano about 10 feet above it, and then drop it. In the most Looney Tunes style possible. There's some stuff I put in the chat because there isn't really rules for that.
No, but my yes die with the purple die being yes says yes. With a nat 20 on the purple die.
You mean they haven't already written rules for a grand piano falling on someone's head?
You know, that just hasn't come up yet.
You would think.
You would
Does it
think
say
that
Acme
more
on the
people would do
side?
Looney Tunes cred, but no.
I need to know the weight on a grand piano.
It's about 700 pounds. I looked it up and put it in the chat.
Okay.
She's prepared, sir.
Yeah, I've done stuff like this before. He knows.
About how high
This
above?
is amazing.
It's about 10 feet. So if you're doing ordinary, like by the book fall damage, it's a d6. If you're going off of homebrewed stuff, a bunch of people have different ideas. Like there's falling object damage rules, and then there's also homebrewed tables depending on weight.
Right.
I found both of them, and I will put them in the chat. So it's kind of dependent on which one you want to follow.
I'm not going to look at that chat though because it messes
Okay.
up the cameras and everything.
That's fair.
What kind of object damage do they typically say?
The falling object damage would, for a large object, would be 5d10. If you're going off of that.
Yeah, if we're going off dimensions, a concert grand is a little under 10 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you half of that. 3d10 plus 1d6.
Okay, sorry, you said it was going to be what?
3d10 plus 1d6.
Gosh dang, okay. So it's only 13. They're cruddy rolls.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
Because I
But
gave
it will
you
look
enough
cool.
damage that it could kill, but it didn't.
Yep. Corbin's just rolling
I'm gonna
crud.
give Dex to see if they can stay from going prone.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a nat
That's okay.
18. They were able to prevent themselves from going prone. As it basically crushed, broke over them and everything else, and they were able to duck down a little bit, use the seats to where they took some damage, but not all the damage. They took 13 damage is what they took, but they didn't take as much as they could have taken because of the
Fair
chair
enough.
and everything else, and they stood right back up, and it doesn't even take an action standing right back up, but it is now the Puppet Master's turn.
Okay, cool. I'll bonus action heal myself, and then you can do whatever.
Well, I didn't notice that the puppets were supposed to be regenerating. Damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, what a shame that you didn't notice that.
Or that they
Yeah.
all regenerate right now and come back to life.
Well,
Run your mouth what?
Sorry, guys, that's my bad.
That'd be spicy.
oh my god.
I don't always run my mouth, but when I do, it fucks us up.
Monty?
I mean, someone has to do it.
Somebody's got
Listen,
to
Zahar and
do it.
Helena aren't here. Someone has to be the chaos.
We have to make up for their chaotic energy.
How many feet is between you guys? You're within the 20-foot radius. If I do it like that. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. 20-foot radius. Why don't Remy and Zaya give me a dex save as strings start falling all around you?
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Dang it. Righty. Come on. You can do it.
I can't help this time, guys.
I hate
That's
you
another
so
natural
much.
20.
Cool. I got 12. I'm gonna add the 20 to the thing.
Do you have an inspiration?
Oh, Remy has 5 technically, so
She
yeah.
never
I probably
uses
should
them.
use that.
Never.
I don't. I forget I have them. Well, it doesn't matter because the inspiration was a 1, so 13.
Burn another
I'll
one.
burn another one. Yeah, okay, fine. Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Is there another one?
Yes!
Well, if you burn a third one,
Nice.
you're guaranteed to save.
God, that's so stupid. Okay, that's an 8.
Of course it is.
I was
But
just
you
I was
burned
just
3 to
thinking that.
save.
Burning 3. All right, we're down to 2. Dang.
Norman, you are up. As we get back to the top of the order.
All right. I am. Am I able to just climb through or over this rail, or do I have to go to the ramps to get down to the next level?
I mean, it's a 20-foot drop, but
Oh, is it? Okay. All right.
hold on.
Then
That was 20 foot from that balcony. No, that one's only a 10-foot drop.
Norman ain't jumping anywhere. All right. I am going to scurry over to here. That puts me. All right. Oh, they're all dead except for the robed one and the puppeteer.
Mhm.
Yes.
Unless I decide to regenerate them.
True. Could I get a 20-foot cube, please?
You sure can.
That I haven't figured out yet. I gotta do some measuring.
There's your 20-foot cube. You see it?
Yep. So that. Man, I'm 5 feet off.
I know,
Son
you're
of
the
a gun.
worst.
All right.
So you
I'm
can't
done.
do it?
Oh, can I dash as a full action since I don't have the dash skill?
You've moved, you mean move again?
Yeah.
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 Okay. All right. Come back here, grab a hand. There you go. I'm down there. All right, I'm done then.
Zaya, you're up.
Okay. Um, can I? I'm gonna move right there. My whole 30 feet, somewhere in there. Not sure.
Now I understand why he can freaking redirect damage, because they freaking
Okay.
regenerate.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to not second level, first level guiding bolt at the robed puppet. Please? Righty, come on. That's an 11 to hit.
That misses.
Yeah. All right, that's me.
Okay, me. Mr. Gill. You're up.
Okay, he not know that I can move yet, right?
No, sir.
Okay, then let's make another round of this axe bit. Oh,
Got the element of surprise.
oh, that's gonna be 26 to hit, boss.
That hits. That definitely hits.
And one of those. That 23 damage.
Let's go, Gil.
Okay.
Let's get on the backhand here. Backhand swing gonna be a 25.
That hits.
And
Second
Gildorn
one only gonna be 15 damage.
double cleaving action.
He will. Okay, he'll take the 15. What the fuck? Because robed will be regenerating.
That's fair.
Yeah. It's your second attack, Gil. Anything else, sir?
Why is the dead brute moved? There you go.
Is that it, Gil?
That's it for me. Thank you, sir.
Oh, okay.
You're welcome. Arden, you're up.
Okay, can I would like to use my bonus action and my action to double dash. Can I, if I get to here, if I do like a big long running jump, can I like vault myself up onto the stage instead of going around up the stairs?
Yes, with either an acrobatic or an athletic.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Okay.
Couldn't you just use your movement and your dash? Bonus
Yes,
action?
but to get where I want to get to,
You need your action.
I need.
That makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I need it all.
Okay.
Okay. That's a 22.
Okay. Put yourself on the edge of the stage.
Okay, so I use most of it to get there, and then I still can get to here. And that's it. That's my whole turn.
Okay.
You know, the issue with this subclass is that half the spells I have access to all give the charm effect.
Mm-hmm. Hard being a
Remy
bard
and Zaya.
Yeah.
Both
when
of
they're
you give
immune to
me
charm.
a dex save.
I'm gonna use just digital dice from now on. Okay, that's better. 18.
Mother.
11.
What am I dodging? Oh, the robed puppet.
Flaming
What's inside the trench coat?
hands. Zaya, 12 damage.
Okay. And then I need to. How do you do concentration checks in this game?
You have to roll. It's you roll your Constitution, isn't it?
Mhm.
Constitution, yeah. And you have to roll either half the damage or above a 10.
Okay. I just remembered I have
Whichever's
advantage.
higher. So you have to roll at least 11 or better.
And I have advantage on this. This is great. Oh, 18. So I
Okay.
keep concentration on
Yep.
Spirit Guardians.
Okay. And it is now Emery's turn.
Okay. We're going to go down 30 feet. And we are going to shoot another firebolt at the robed puppet.
Okay. Roll a crit.
Yeah, you
Roll
are.
a crit 1.
It is so close. It's a natural 2. So I don't believe a 9 hits.
No, a 9 does not hit. But see, that's because I'm a
Okay.
dice dragon. That's why that happened. I'm a dice dragon, and I can control
Right.
other people's dice. Don't doubt it. You might
I'm not
be a
doubting
dice.
it. I'm
No,
measuring
no.
right
I
now.
see Jamie's look. You're a dice
Do you have
maker.
inspiration? Or a bunch of inspiration?
I am a dice
Uh,
maker, but I roll dice that I didn't make.
Because if you roll dice, you do make. They don't
They
roll
remote.
good.
They go on
I
strike.
don't think they behave for you.
Okay. I'm going to use my last second level spell and do bonus action Misty Step to get another 30 feet forward.
Okay.
Well, I also rolled a 2 on my next thing, so we are just 2 peas in a pod, aren't we?
I mean, that's not a pod that I like to be in.
Typically,
I
there's
don't wanna
like
be
5 or
weird.
6 peas in a pod, just so we understand each other.
Yeah, the rest of the peas seem to be doing fine, though.
Gotcha.
I like to think I'm the stunted one on the end.
Okay. I understand. Is that your turn, Remy?
That is my turn.
That was
Emery?
Emery. Remy,
Yeah.
you're up.
Remy's gonna get panicked that the rogue puppet got so close to her, stick out her hand to do a starry wisp and completely miff it over its shoulder. Because I rolled 2 plus 6.
Nice.
And I'm gonna have, let's see, who's within range? Emery is, Zaya is, they are definitely not. No one else is. I think between the 2 of you, Zaya tends to do more attack rolls, so I'll turn behind me over my shoulder and be like, you've got me as you're here for backup, right? You got me?
I don't
Cool.
think she knows what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
Who are you
fair.
talking to?
Zaya.
Oh,
No,
Over
I
my
heard
shoulder.
her. No, that was
Alright,
just
cool.
panic Zaya going, I think so.
Okay, cool. I'll distract him. You got Bardic Inspiration, the last one, 1d8 for the next turn.
Yeah.
So Remy's done.
Yep. Oh, actually, here. I'll move around to the other side of him. Right there. For the sweet, sweet flanking.
Oh, it's 8 o'clock, isn't it?
No,
Oh, I guess it is.
let's say to 1.
You're right.
Got 'em.
It is.
Well,
You are.
dang, he told you.
Yes, he did.
Gaddy.
I'm technically correct. The best kind of correct.
Okay. Anyway, so Twitch, we're gonna take a 7.5 minute break. We'll actually take longer than that, but in 7.5 minutes, I will be back and I will ramble for a few minutes. They might come back here and there within 7.5 to 15, and we'll shoot some breeze. Jamie has offered to tell you about her day, her class's day today with D&D. She may have to wait until after her potty break. I mean, I don't know, or water. I need you to go get some water. I need you to stretch your legs. I need you to go hug somebody you love and punch somebody you don't. Don't really do that. Don't really do that. That'd be horrible.
The water is a non-negotiable. You have
But
to
if-
drink your
But
water.
if you
This is a
do,
threat.
can you like record you punching somebody just so I can watch it later? Because that'd be funny. Mama said he don't punch. Mama said he said don't punch. It's not nice. Oh, Mama said he said throat punch. That's even better. Record it so we can see it.
That sounds more like her. There we go.
And I will see you in 7.5 minutes. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Bye.
Hi, Twitch. We're back. I don't know if Dave's back, but the rest of us are back.
Okay.
Oh, Dave's
I'm
back.
back.
How's everybody doing?
Am I spinny?
Look at your beautiful face.
No, you're not spinny. Look at
Yeah.
you. Hi. Outside in the dark. Isn't it cold?
Oh, it's chilly, but not terrible.
Okay.
Remember, I
Dave's camera is
smoke,
brought to you
so-
by what's the cigarette of the week?
Yes,
Slow Camel?
Camel Filters, 99
Yeah.
red.
Nice.
Yeah, so my face will probably like go bright, dark, but hopefully it won't be too bad.
Tell people to quit getting pulled over in front of your house.
What's that?
Said tell people to quit getting pulled over in front of your house. It won't go
Yeah.
light and dark so much.
Yeah, all the neighborhood dogs are calm now after dinner, so there's not as much background barking.
Yeah, that's good. Man, this map is massive. That's gonna take for freaking ever.
Mhm.
Okay. Jamie, you promised us stories.
Oh yeah,
Oh shit.
I'm glad I didn't miss. I know I wanted to hear. Last week was fun.
Okay. So my students ended last week where they were going up to starting to go up the driveway, I guess, like the path to the orcs, not the orcs, the ogre's house. And the ogre stole a birthday cake and they're going to get it back. That's like what's happening right now. And so they ended the session starting up the path to the ogre's house and got ambushed by goblins. And so this session was their entire combat fighting the goblins, which finished with 4 minutes left before we had to be outside to go to their parents, which was perfect. And so they had their first 2 characters go unconscious during this session. They the first one, when she hit 0, she was like, "I'm dead." Well, I'm dead. She fell on the floor. It was just, I was like, "Hang on. You're not dead yet."
Not dramatic at all.
And then another one went unconscious and they were like, "Oh no, we're ruined. What are we gonna do?" I was like, "There's still 4 more of you. It's okay." And so then our bard healed the cleric who had gone down, and then the cleric healed himself to get more hit points. So the fighter was still down at the end of combat, and she was like, "What's going on?" Well, anyway, when the fighter went down, I had them all roll a perception check to see if they noticed that she was still breathing or if they really thought she was dead, because they have never been in a combat where anyone went down before. And
The first time?
3 of them rolled a nat 1
Oh
on
my
that
God,
perception check.
really?
Isn't that crazy?
Really?
3 of them.
Oh, those
That's
sweet, sweet
nuts.
babies.
That's so
They
funny.
were like, "What is going on?" And then one of them finally rolled an 18, and I was like, "Okay, we're good." I was like, "You can see her breathing a little bit, but
Imagine
so
the
she doesn't
panic.
seem dead, but."
I just imagine them all standing around her body, and 3 of them are going, "Oh my gosh, she's dead!" And they're
Literally. Yeah. And so it was really funny. And they were like, "I can't believe we just added 3 nat 1s to the scoreboard," because we have a nat 20 nat 1 tally.
Right.
And Yeah. So it was crazy. But they
That's
defeated
awesome.
the goblins and the wolf, and
How's their baby
yeah.
hippogriff?
It's great. It flew our rogue up into
Trumpet,
the
right?
trombone.
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 Yes.
Trombone.
So our bard's name is Tambourine, and she basically got a baby hippogriff as her child. And so she has adopted Trombone, the baby hippogriff, as a member of the party. And I was like, I just want you to know, like, Trombone has more hit points than you, but not very many more. and, and and he was like, "Oh no, like what am I gonna do? Like he's gonna die." And so he like wanted Trombone to like stay out of like combat at first, and then he was like, "No, I gotta send him in." And so he goes, Tambourine sends Trombone to pick up Snake and put him in a tree. I was like, all right, sounds good. So
Let's go. That's awesome.
so then our rogue was in the tree.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys want to get back to D&D?
Sure.
Yeah, let's go.
It is the Puppet Master's turn. And I need Gildorn to roll a wisdom save. It's way more than 60 feet, young lady.
18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you like read my message and ignore it? I sent you a message. It said, "You want to have some fun? Fail the next saving throw."
Oh.
No fun here.
Dang.
Nope.
Betty, let the dice tell the story.
This is clearly a no fun zone.
I didn't want to let the dice tell the story because I'm scared.
Oh, you're scared?
You're scared?
Scared.
I don't like when the DM is scared. That's scary.
I'm pretty sure he was trying to do the same thing I failed at the last turn. He'd be a pretty cruddy puppet master if he could only if he couldn't control anyone else.
I agree. He would. He'd probably be a lot better if I had designed this like Firmer did and knew the BBEGs like he did. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Try one other thing.
We're winging it. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey. Hello. Thank you. Hello, McFly. What is this? You already cast a spell, though. You can't do that. Nice try, sir.
You stole fizzy lifting
that.
drink.
I need Gil and Arden to now make a dex save, please, as this is an ability.
$16.
Expect that.
16, yeah.
And Gil?
17.
Okay. I was hoping to pull something off. Okay. Top of the order. It's Norman's turn.
All right. 10, 15, 20, 30. Norman scurries forward a little more. And The robed puppet. How's it looking? Pretty tattered or pretty...
It looks like somebody just put it through the mending wheel. And it looks 100%. Like, it looks so good. It looks fresh off the presses.
All right. Well, I will start with Guiding Bolt. Ooh, I am going to use that Bardic Inspiration I didn't have to use earlier to add to that 3. So that puts me to 9 plus 8. So 17.
That hits the robed puppet.
All right.
All right.
The robe puppet is going to take 13 radiant damage.
Thank God for regeneration earlier. Okay.
Bonus action, shoot my arrow at him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's an 18 on the die.
Oh
I
my gosh,
imagine
that's
that'll
a hit.
hit.
That's a hit.
Right. And that will be 11 more radiant damage.
It looks a lot worse now.
And I'm just going to use my reaction now and cast Wheel on him so he has minus a d6 to his next roll.
Sucks to be him.
Bro.
Is that your turn,
And
Norman?
that is my turn.
Zaya.
You also have a Bardic Inspiration dice still, Zaya, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. So I'm gonna move my
Sorry, just
spiritual
wanted
weapon.
to try to
Can
scare somebody.
Can I move and attack?
That's right. Oh my goodness.
Did I scare anybody in the chat?
All right, I'm gonna move up so that the robe puppet is in the spirit.
Right on, I
guardians.
scared somebody.
I'm gonna start with my spiritual weapon attack though first.
Okay. Jamie, was that you at in the very beginning when I had the raven caw and it scared people?
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was me. Kept
I
scaring
jumped
during the
on
one
screen.
shot when you were yelling nuts.
Ah, nuts!
Okay, so I rolled a 2 plus 6, which is 8, but I used my inspiration, which is a 13.
The 13 damage?
No, that was 13 to hit.
13 hits.
Spiritual
hold it. So
weapon.
we have a really important thing going on in chat right now. Hold on. So Carl, are you saying I yelled and it scared you for a second and you were naked? Because you just jumped out of the shower. Did you have your
think
towel
that's what he's
wrapped
saying.
Did you have your towel wrapped around you yet?
Because he was scared that his camera was on, I think. That's what he's saying.
I think so.
Not again. When did it happen the first time, Carl? I need that information.
Wonderful.
Roll your damage, Zaya.
While
So
grabbing a towel to dry off from. Yeah.
Okay.
So the 13 hit.
Yeah, how much damage for that 13?
Oh my goodness.
Well, I will let you know in 1 minute. Here.
Okay.
Carl said I took emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Ooh.
Close.
That is
Not Uncle Roger enough.
I feel like if you go to Uncle Roger's, then just gets
That's not
a
even
little
Uncle
hairy.
Roger. That's somebody else.
Oh no! Shoot,
It's
what
a
is his
different
name?
comedian. So that's 11 points of damage from this spiritual weapon. I rolled an 8
Yeah.
on my d8. And then I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame as
bet
my
you don't.
action. I don't.
Bet you don't.
No, I don't. But he still has to make a wisdom save because he's
Bet
in
he
the
don't.
Spirit Guardians now.
He don't.
Bet he don't.
Not for the Spirit Guardians now?
I bet he don't.
Instead of saying Betty don't, give us a reason.
I'm confused.
Look at the map. You killed him.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
I wasn't zoomed in enough.
neither was I.
and
Well,
then he
then-
suddenly combusts in the middle of the amphitheater.
So do I still have my action?
Yes, you still have your action.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is a
There's a
giant pit
A
here,
giant.
technically.
wonderful.
Yeah, it's an orchestra pit.
That
Yeah.
is not going to bother me because I'm going to guiding bolt that
Puppet master.
that puppet master
It
first level
must-
guiding bolt.
it
So then
must be nice.
Dad Washington on your- Okay, that is 18.
That hits. My God, he needed that robed guy in front of him still to break up the attacks.
And Gil goes next, right?
Gil goes next, then Arden goes, then Emery goes, then Remy goes, then the puppet master gets to go.
Well, I was going to
Yeah.
say Gil gets advantage on his
Yeah,
first hit
Okay.
because of guiding bolt things.
I know there's
so that
no
is
way he is surviving. There is no way he's gonna.
that is 13 points of damage to our puppet master.
Okay. There's no way he's surviving.
And he's glowing, so he's all lit up, ready to go for you, Gil.
Hold it. Guiding bolt. Okay, it's just guiding. Never mind. He's immune to damage from Zaya.
What?
It says it right here. Immune to damage from Zaya.
I
Yeah.
don't think that is correct information.
I just typed it in there, therefore it says it.
Do we need to call Frimmer and ask him for his information? This is his monster he created.
Bremer's like, sorry, my hands are tied.
Right?
And then Bill's like, "You too?"
Oh man. Okay.
And that's my turn.
Gil, how do you want to do this? Because I guarantee you're going to.
You're muted.
You should
I
have
can't
failed
hear you,
that.
man.
You should have failed that save, man. We would have had so much more fun.
It would have been cool.
Does 18 hit? I only roll a 9.
Yeah, 18 hits.
Did you roll with
Oh.
advantage, Gil?
Oh.
Because guiding
Yes,
bolt
I
gives you
can.
advantage.
Oh, guess I should roll other die then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 27.
Okay.
Either
It's a
way,
hit.
still was going to hit.
Got to get my text ready here that I'm going to be sending here in a second.
Oh, okay.
Didn't
Oh,
I
no.
tell y'all earlier?
You
Oh,
did.
no.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did.
no.
17 on
no.
swing 1.
You did, but
Yep.
the
17 on swing 1. I need to take swing 2.
I was
Oh,
just
yes, you do need to take swing 2.
getting my confetti ready to celebrate.
Yeah, no
That's
advantage on
actually
this
one
one.
of the spell components to hypnotic pattern. He was
It is. It's wonderful for confetti.
Another 15 on second swing.
You got to take a third one, big
I will
guy.
get third swing.
Oh, he survived. You don't get to hit him. You don't get to kill him.
No,
Yeah.
but that's why Arden's right behind you. Mr. Big Mouth.
He is too. He's standing right there laughing at you and making fun of you, and you ain't doing shit to him, are you?
Hey, Mr. Guy. You look that way.
Why? What's that
Mr.
way? He turns around and looks at Arden coming towards
Well,
him.
that way. is
Yes.
Arden flanking Gil for advantage?
Absolutely. Let's go.
I rolled 2 fucking 4s.
No.
Wait.
That's
Did you
I
use your
have
bardic
bardic inspiration.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh, okay. Dirty 20.
Nice.
How
love
the
it
heck
when
you
a
get
I have
a
a
dirty
plus
20 after
9.
rolling a 4?
I have a plus 9, which brought me to 13, and then I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
That's our
Okay.
girl.
All right. Sweet.
Okay.
Yeah, and don't
And
you
I
have
get my sneak
flanking
attack.
rogue? Yeah.
That's my girl.
Okay.
Zaya shot.
So that is
wanna do this?
11 piercing plus 14 sneak attack.
How do you want to do this?
I want Gil I want that whole experience of Gil like swinging and the puppeteer like laughing at him, being like, like, oh come on, as Arden's just like sneaking up right behind him as he's like distracted, and she just like pierces the dagger straight through his back and like tears down.
Heck yeah.
And stuffing falls out of him. And he drops to the
Ew.
ground.
Gross.
And then the stuffing slowly starts turning red, like cotton candy. Fremmer, you need to mark this down. This sounds freaking awesome. So stuffing falls out, right? Like white stuffing. Okay? And as it falls to the ground, the stuffing starts turning red, like cotton candy, and just melting.
Oh.
And the body of the Puppetmaster just slowly like starts falling inward as all the stuffing inside turns to red confetti, red cotton candy, and just melts.
I throw Gil his hat and go, "Hey Gil, put this on so you can't get wet by the candy."
Do all you make your way to the stage, or do you make your way to the pit, or do you make your way to the front row? Where do you all end up meeting up to like congratulate each other?
I would say
in front of the pit.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
I would go check on Emery first because I did see her get hit with the spell, and I'll do first level healing word on you.
I'll kind of yell up.
Or
I'll yell up to Gil and
pretend.
Arden.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
does
loot the
anyone
body
look
just to make sure.
Does anyone else look like they took damage? Corbin, are you okay?
I've healed myself like 3 times, so I'm okay.
Okay. Zaya, you took damage.
I did. I would not mind a little healing if you've got it to spare.
I do. I will give you. Let's see which one I want to use. Give you just to straight cure wounds. I'm going to do it at level 2 only because I've blasted through most of my first levels.
Okay.
So you will get 13.
Ooh. Thanks.
So as you guys are sitting around,
So I'm not gonna lie. When he had advertised that this is going to be the greatest show on earth, I had assumed that we would be like watching the show, not be the show.
Well, I feel like that's generally how villains tend to say stuff like that. Like, you know.
Not particularly, Fangboy's pretty showy when it comes to villainy.
Yeah,
His middle name is dramatic.
Yeah.
Von?
His second middle name is dramatic.
Ah, yes it is. Yes it is.
what do you guys? I mean, as you guys are sitting around and you're discussing, your healing and everything, you all start feeling as if not in an ominous way, but you start feeling like the end is near. Like you're going to be home soon. You can just like start feeling like slight tingling. And Remy, Zaya, Emery, you know, the magic, even Gnorman, the magical abilities that you have, you can feel it, that not really a surge as much as like a tingle. Like, you know, you like, kind of like how animals know when a storm's coming and
Now
stuff
that
like
he's
that.
gone.
That you know you're
Mhm.
going home soon.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that one-
use my my psionic whispers to connect psychically to Zaya and Gil, because if we get separated somehow, I want to be able to like try and connect to them.
Okay.
Now that the Puppetmaster is gone, the magic that was keeping us here is waning.
It lasts for 2 hours, and I'm gonna choose to connect to Gil, Zaya, and the third I'll connect to Norman.
What about Beatrice and the others?
Oh my gosh, we should go check on them. Well, you think their souls were released? She did technically not say that if we took him out, then she wouldn't be trapped here anymore.
Said he
May
could
not be
I?
trapped here anymore, but I don't think her soul will be released fully. I don't know that any souls can leave these planes.
Perhaps not. I was half under
Do
the
you guys
assumption
have
that
anything you want to say to each other as you start seeing the mists starting to like flow down from the balcony?
Oh crud!
Oh gosh.
And you
I
know,
take Remy's
you can
hand.
feel it. You
Yeah.
know that mist is what's going to be taking you home.
Yeah, I'm gonna grab Zaya and Gil's hands because I don't want to lose them.
Before she does that, though, I give everybody else a quick hug. Be like, thanks.
Oh, I'll give you a hug back. It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Yeah. Good
Then I
luck
go
in
grab
your...
hands.
Yeah.
It was
Uh,
an interesting time.
oh, for sure, for sure. I guess good luck in your endeavors for... Oh my god.
Zaya,
Oh my gosh.
And the fog gets really thick. And the last thing you all hear right before you vanish is...
is
Hello, silence, my old
We heard it
friend.
I am Lord Sahar, Akash von Zaharovich. What are you doing within my domain?
See you guys tomorrow night.